Welcome to this last video about travel graphs, distance time, speed time graphs. And I copied the same graph as my previous video, which is a speed time graph. Because now the question is, what is the distance that this vehicle elapsed during his journey? Yeah? And that is the type of question you can expect on maths exams. Okay, so what is the distance? Now, I'm going to explain this to you, and then you will understand, and you will never forget. How do we find distance? Yeah. Well, the distance, I'm sure you realize it. The distance, that is the speed times the time. Okay. Do you agree with that? And if you forget, because this is not what you need to memorize. If you forgot, I always make an easy example for myself. Let's say I go 10 kilometers per hour for 2 hours. What would be my distance? Yeah, then I multiply 20 kilometers. Yeah? If 10 kilometers in 1 hour, then 20 kilometers in 2 hours. Yeah? My distance, speed times time. Okay, so just to revise that. Okay, my speed is constant, I've said in my previous videos. For instance, between these two crosses, and my speed there is 30. And I am traveling 30 kilometers per hour. How long? For 1 hour. So what is going to be my distance? 30 kilometers per hour for 1 hour. My distance for this part of the journey is going to be 30 kilometers. And that happens to be the area underneath, if I just look now at this rectangle, the area underneath my graph. Because a rectangle, the area is length times width, so 30 times 1. So the distance is given by the area underneath your graph. Okay, very nice. I'm going to check that in a minute for that, how do you call that? That's a triangle. Yeah, sorry guys, it's been a long day for me. But now I'm going to do the same for this rectangle. And of course, there are other ways to cut your graph up. You can make some trapeziums if you like, but I'll just carry on with doing rectangles. 60 kilometers per hour, a constant speed for 1.5 hours. 60 kilometers for 1.5 hours. That is going to be a distance of 90 kilometers. And that is the area of this rectangle, 60 times 1.5. So as you can see, it is actually true. Okay, let's have a look for this part. What is the area of this triangle? So that is base times height divided by 2. So 1 times 60 divided by 2. So that is going to be 30. I'm just going to put a circle around it. What about this triangle? Base times height divided by 2. 1 times 30 divided by 2. So that is 15. And I like to keep it here with a circle around it. And now I have this last little piece left here, and again I can turn it to a trapezium, but I know you guys don't like that, so I'm going to make that into, again, 2 parts. A triangle here, base times height divided by 2, but now be careful, yeah, so that is a half times from 30 to 60, that's 30 long, yeah, that's careful, 30. A half times 30, that's 15, divided by 2, 7.5. Yeah, I'm not writing down my workings now, which of course is silly, but I don't have enough space. Yeah? Now this rectangle, a half times 30, so that is 15. Okay, so I have all those individual pieces of distance driven by this vehicle. So what is the total distance? So what is the total area underneath my graph? So that is the addition, the sum of those individual distances. Yeah, so what is that? 30, 60, 90, 180, 187.5, 187 and a half units kilometers. Okay. Travel graphs, guys. We have spoken about distance time graphs, we've spoken about speed time graphs, we've spoken about acceleration, we have spoken about constant speeds, we have spoken about turning around, going back home, we've spoken about deceleration here. We've spoken about so many things, and all of it is important and very useful in your lives, okay? So like and share this, guys, with your friends if it was useful to you. Then I can also help them. Check my site, explainingmaths.com. I have loads of free resources for you. You can use them, you can ask me questions, I'll make a video for you, not a problem. I wish you a very pleasant evening. I'm going home now. Because it's been a long day teaching, and now this for you, it's time for me to go home and to relax on my sun terrace. It's like 38 degrees in Egypt now, so I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll see you later. Bye bye.